Good morning, everybody. Hope all of you are good health and happiness. In a last video of mine, I showed you how to change active voice to passive voice and vice versa in a simple way. But those sentences were in past tense. Today in this video, I will show you the simple tricks to do voice change in present tense. So be with me till the end, and I hope this video is going to make voice change more easy for you. First, it comes voice change on simple present tense. It means if the sentence is in simple present tense, then its structure will be subject, then verb base form, then object. Then in passive voice, its structure will be first will come the object, then a auxiliary verb will place, that is am, is, are. All the three are in present tense. Then verb in third form, then why, then subject. Here is an example for you. Children make a loud noise. This sentence is in active voice. As is, children make a loud noise. The doer of the action is the children. So the sentence is in active voice. So according to the structure in passive voice, the object will come first, that is a loud noise. Then am, is, are. Is will place. Then verb in third form. Third form of make is made. Then after placing by, subject will be placed. So the sentence will be a loud noise is made by children. Here is another example for you. It is also in simple present tense. The sentence is who teaches you mathematics. The sentence is in active voice but in interrogative form. So first of all, I want to tell you that in passive voice, who will change to by whom. Then according to the structure in passive voice, object will come first. Here mathematics is the object. Then there will be a auxiliary verb, that is. Then third form of teach is taught. Then the subject, that is you. So as the sentence is in interrogative, the passive form will be by whom you are taught mathematics. There is another example that is also in simple present tense. Here the question is, does the hunter kill the snake? It is also in interrogative form. So I have to follow three steps to make it passive in interrogative form. The first step is to make it in assertive form. So the answer will be the hunter kills the snake. This is in assertive form. Then the second step is to make it passive. The snake is the object here, so it will come first, then is, then killed, then the subject. So in step 3, the final answer will be, is the snake killed by the hunter? Here is another type of example. Why do you dislike this poor boy? This sentence is also in simple present tense and also in interrogative form. So in passive voice, why will be as it is. Then the object will come first, that is this poor boy. Then after placing the auxiliary verb, the verb will be in third form, then the subject. So the final answer will be, why this poor boy is disliked by you. Here is another type of example. Whom do you want here? This sentence is also in present tense, simple present tense. It is inactive in interrogative form. Then the answer will be, who is wanted by you here? Next question is, why are the chocolates not liked by her? This sentence is in passive but in interrogative form. So if a sentence is in passive, the doer of the action will be placed in the latter part of the sentence by placing by. To make it in active, we have to follow the structure that is first will come subject, then the verb in present form, then the object. So the final answer will be, why doesn't she like chocolates? This example is also in passive form. The sentence is, exercise is taken by us every morning. As this is in passive voice, its structure in active voice will be subject, then verb present form, then object. So the doer of the action will is us, that is we have to place we in subject. We take exercise every morning. Next example is, people are admiring this young man. This sentence is in present continuous tense. So let me tell you, if a sentence is in present continuous tense, then its structure in active voice will be subject, then am, is, are, then verb in ing form, then the object. So if a sentence is in present continuous tense, its structure will be, first will come the object, then an auxiliary verb, either am or is or are. Then after placing being, B-E-I-N-G, being, then verb third form, then after placing by, then subject. Okay, the example is, people are admiring this young man. This sentence is in active form, as because the doer of the action are the people here. So in this sentence the object is this young man. This young man will come first in passive form, then an auxiliary verb, as because the young man is singular, then it will be is, then being, 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 then admiring in third form will be admired by people. The final answer will be, this young man is being admired by people. Here is another example for you, that is also in present continuous tense. How are you solving this sum? This sentence is in present continuous tense. The sentence is in active form. So in passive form it will be, how this sum is being solved by you. How will remain as same as in active form. Then the object will be placed, that is this sum. Then as per the syntax in passive voice, is, then being, being, then the third form of verb, that is solve, then after placing by, then the subject. Here is another example for you. It is also in present continuous tense. The sentence is the dealer storing the grain? The sentence is in active but in interrogative form. So I mentioned you earlier that if a sentence is in interrogative form, first all we have to do is to make the sentence in assertive form. After making the sentence in assertive form, we have to convert the sentence in passive form. Then we have to place the auxiliary verb in front of the sentence. We can find that the sentence has now become in interrogative. So the sentence is the dealer storing the grain? Then step 1, the dealer is storing the grain. This sentence is in assertive. In the next step we have to make it in passive voice. So in the passive voice it will be, the grain is being stored by the dealer. So as the question is in interrogative, we have to write the answer in interrogative form. To make it interrogative, we have to place the auxiliary verb at the beginning of the sentence before the subject. So is the grain being stored by the dealer? Here is another type of sentence. Whom are you looking for? This sentence is also in present continuous tense and also in interrogative form. So in passive voice it will be, whom is being looked for by you here? Here is another type of sentence. The sentence is, what is she cooking for breakfast? The sentence starts with what. So if a sentence starts with what, in passive form it will be same, what. Apart from what, the other part of the sentence is she cooking is she cooking for breakfast? The sentence is in interrogative form. So I mentioned you in the previous slide, if a sentence is in interrogative form, we have to follow 3 steps. So after following that 3 steps, the final answer will be, what is she being cooked by her for breakfast? This example is, a meeting is held tonight at his house. The sentence is in present continuous form but in passive. So to make it in active, the structure will be, first comes the subject, then an auxiliary verb, either am or is or are, then verb in ing form, then object. So somebody are holding meeting tonight at his house. So I suppose the people are holding the meeting. So according to the structure, first comes the subject. I mention that people are holding meeting tonight at his house. Here is another type of example. By whom is the door being knocked at? The sentence is in passive form in present continuous tense. So if a sentence starts with by whom, then in active voice it will be who. Who is knocking at the door will be the answer. Here the example is, I have spent all my pocket money. Just see, the sentence is in present perfect tense. So if a sentence is in present perfect tense, first comes the subject, then has or have, then verb third form, then object. So if a sentence is in active voice, its passive voice will be in such a way that the object will come first, then has or have will be placed, then and been, then verb third form, then the subject. Okay, the question here is the, I have spent all my pocket money. So its passive form will be, all my pocket money has been spent by me. Here comes the next example. The darner has darned my coat. The sentence is in active voice. So its passive form will be, first will be the object, then has or have, then been, then verb third form, then subject. As per the structure, the sentence will be, my coat has been darned by the darner. This is another example. When have you completed this work? The sentence is in active voice, but the type is different. First is when. So in the passive form, when will be when. Then after when, has will take place as it is in active interrogative. Then the object, that is this work. Then according to the structure, been, and been, then third form of verb, then the subject. So the final answer will be, when has this work been completed by you? This is another example. Has she had her breakfast? The sentence is in present perfect tense but in active voice. So to make this sentence in passive voice, it will be, has our breakfast been had by her? Example number 19. The mother has not cooked food for the kids. The sentence is in active form in present perfect tense. So the passive form will be, food has not been cooked by the mother for the kids. Here is another example in present perfect tense. Her stars have been thanked by her. the sentence is in passive voice, as because the doer of the action is in the last part of the sentence. So in active voice it will be she has thanked her stars. Next example is her sad tale has been heard by us. The sentence is in passive voice. This sentence is also in present perfect tense. So its active form will be we have not heard her sad tale. Example number 22. Why has the traveler been murdered by the dacoits? The sentence is in passive voice and in present perfect tense. So in active form it will be why have the dacoits murdered the traveler? Next example is I have been gravely shocked at his failure. The sentence is in passive form and in present perfect tense. So to make this sentence in active form, first will be his failure, then has, then gravely shocked me. So the final answer is his failure has gravely shocked me. Next example is by whom has the slate been broken? The sentence is in passive form. So if a sentence is in passive form and the first word is by whom, it will change to who in active form. So the final answer will be who has broken the slate. Here is another more example. Her name has been struck off the roll. The sentence is in passive form and in present perfect tense. So somebody has struck off his name, her name. So that somebody is the principal here. The principal has struck her name off the roll will be the answer in active form. You can take different subject here. You may take teacher, you may take some other name also. It doesn't matter, but you have to place a subject here. If a sentence is in present perfect continuous tense, then its structure will be subject, has or have, then been, then third form of verb, then the object in active voice. So this type of sentence cannot be changed in passive voice. Well students, I hope you have understand this part of the voice change, that is the full part in present tense. I will bring the next part of voice tense, that is the future tense, in the next video. So keep in touch with us by subscribing it to get the next video. This is the end of the video. Thank you and have a nice day.